So we're out looking for a mine full of bottles. There's Johan's house there, and all the adits up on that mountain up there. And this is Johan's actual back garden. What a cool back garden this is.
The coolest part for me is the fact that we've got one of the old mine leats or watercourses going through the back garden. We haven't got a mine, unfortunately, but we've got one of the leats that brought the water to the water wheels where we're actually going. So one of my plans to dig this out and have water back in it, restore it to how it would have been, because none of the leats in mid Wales still survive as actual water channels. But this is it.
And
Running along.
Here's the leat. Brilliant. So it's almost like a footpath, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So this is the boundary of your garden.
Correct. And then the woods up there go all the way to the top of the mountain. But this is one of the oldest sessile oak woodlands in Europe. Very ancient.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You're very fortunate to live here. You're so lucky. I can just make out the spoil heaps through the trees up there.
You can see why I like mines. They're all around me.
Just millions of mines around.
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah. Let's go and check this adit out.
Yeah, see if we can find the bottles.
Yes. So there's one adit. We can just make it out down there. Zoom in. It's almost blocked to the top with bottles. We'll go and see.
Yeah.
The old office is down here. Oh, I can see the ruin.
It's clinging to the side of the gorge. It's quite amazing. Yeah. What a place to work. Look at the terrain.
It's very steep.
Yeah. So there's 5 adits here. 3 of them are open. One of them's over there, but it doesn't go anywhere. Very short. It goes to the shaft. And then there's another adit up there in that cleft in the rock face. And then the one we've already seen down there, and another underneath us by the office. So we can do these.
So we've got the mine office here. It's right on the edge, isn't it?
I think the front door is actually up around that front, so there must have been a wooden deck that used to go around the front of the building, because the door literally opens out over that drop, so at about this height. So there must have been some sort of wooden deck going around.
Let's go and have a look. Oh, look at this.
Imagine working here day in, day out.
That's the door there.
Yep. And there's a fireplace there. It's absolutely tiny.
What's that?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Is it like a milk churn or something?
Possibly.
I'm not sure.
Well, first impression, it looks very, very small to go in.
I was very, very small when I dug it out, that's why.
You dug this out when you were a young lad?
Completely blocked. But I was reading that there was a level on this side of the river, and if you look over there, there's another one. So the vein clearly crosses the river right here, so I started digging about here.
You took a guess?
Took a guess and pop went straight through.
Yes.
Haven't been in here for years.
It's a squeeze.
A bit. It opens out very nicely though.
See if I can fit now. So we're in. This took you a while to dig out. It must have. Been such a young lad to dig it out.
It probably took about 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Every evening.
Every evening after school. But it was awfully satisfying when it broke through.
What's this?
I think that this is what you call a flat plate. So it's an old, it used to be one plate of iron. And see there's a bend up here. Rather than the expense of having to curve the rails to go around the corner, they would have pushed the wagon on this swivel plate and literally just pushed it to 30 degrees, and then you carry on along the rails. It saves the expense of having to curve rails, especially. Could be what it is.
What year are we?
This adit was driven in 1865, or about 1865, basically to offer drainage to the main shaft, and we're coming up to that now. never seen it full of water before. Wow. This is usually dry. Look at that.
Have you been down it?
Nope. It goes down to a 12 fathom level, so it goes down about 72 feet.
You've never been down it?
Well, can't get down it.
You've been round that?
Nope, there goes the adit on the other side.
You've never...
But it comes to a dead end around the corner apparently, but I've never actually been over there.
We could get over there.
Well, see, up there's another adit that crosses the shaft. This goes all the way to the surface, this shaft. And another level crosses it.
Obviously daylight.
Yep. And you can get across further up. The upper level carries on a long way on the other side. And I have laid a ladder across it up there and got to the other side. But since this doesn't go anywhere around the corner, I haven't bothered with this one. But you never know, there could be some artifacts around there.
There definitely could be.
You'd probably get over there actually.
Well, you're only going to get wet if you fall.
Yeah.
Before you would have fallen down the shaft.
It's just that bit there that's a bit... well, coming back is what I'm worried about.
Oh yes.
It's fine going over, but coming back might be a little bit iffy.
Yeah, let's leave it then.
Yeah.
72 feet deep, you reckon?
Yeah. Block off the continuation of the level. You'd think they would have just like left a wide enough ledge to get around, wouldn't you? Just a bit weird.
Maybe it does carry on a long way. Has anyone been down there?
No, but I've looked at the mine plan when the mine was abandoned, and it just goes around the corner to a dead end. The other level higher up, which I have crossed and gone to the other side, that goes on for a long way, but it matches the plans exactly. So this is probably going to be the same.
So look up there. You not considered abseiling the shaft to get in the level up there?
Yeah, you could do. The thing is, it's on the wrong side, really, isn't it? If you abseil, you can.
So we go to the next adit now. We're just having a good old look on our way out.
It crosses another vein here. So, well, I say vein, it's pretty useless, but it's issuing quite a bit of water. You're reaching through the views of the rock. You see it coming over there. That's what's coming out of that hole. I like that, how the water comes out from one little hole like that.
Chipped it open wide, you might gush.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can see there are rails in here though, because the sleepers were on the floor.
Yeah, you can see where they were.
The reports that I was following does say quite clearly that they had rails and ventilation pipes and everything in here. They just didn't find any ore.
There's something here in the wall.
Oh yeah. Looks like a survey marker or something, like a pin. There he comes. Out of the hole. Bit of a squeeze. Bit of a squeeze, isn't it? Yeah. Should we go try that one out?
Yeah, all the way up there. What's this pipe for? It must be for the farm down the bottom.
I think it's water supply for the farm animals.
Yeah, it is.
I think. I found it looked really impressive, but
It does. You dig this out too?
no, this was already open. I just made it a bit bigger. But unfortunately, there's the end.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's a shame.
But if you look at the end, you can see the vein really clearly running up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see that vertical line?
Yeah.
And that's breccia, that's lode breccia, so it's basically smashed up country rock inside a cemented vein. Here it is coming up here as well. All you see is like pebbles, it looks like beach pebbles in a cemented mass of quartz and iron and other stuff called breccia.
There it is.
So it's completely barren, there's no ore at all in it.
Oh, and there's that little tiny hole we just popped out of.
The long one is up there by that holly tree where the shaft comes today. But that's the one where you need the ladder to go across the shaft to get into the level on the far side.
I spot a waterfall up there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
This is deteriorating badly as well. Wasn't as bad last time I saw it. All the rock is just flaking, it's so shaly.
It is, unfortunately. Nothing's preserved these days.
Nah.
Well, you're trying your best with Cumustwick. Lead the way, amigo.
Lower path. Sorry, took a wrong turn.
You don't want to take a wrong turn in the woods. Have you seen the film The Wrong Turn?
Hey?
Have you seen the film The Wrong Turn?
No, I haven't.
They take a wrong turn in the woods.
I can imagine.
It goes bad. This really doesn't look safe. Look at that. We can't get in, unfortunately, but there's a few old ones. I can make out a few old ones. There's a lot of screw top ones, modern ones in there. That looks part of an old one right there now. A lot of whiskey bottles in there. From the 80s, I would say. Amazing. This is the only way in for them, which is weird. Why would you come all the way up here to dump that? So what I don't get, why would you go through all that effort to go up there to dump all them bottles? You know, you clamber up all this stream. Loads of whiskey bottles. There was definitely a few old ones in there. But I'm not going to bother going in there and digging them out. So there's Johan's house. We're still on this lead. We're looking at another level near his house. There he is. It's pouring with rain.
We go along the back of the fence.
Yes. I was hoping all them bottles would be really old.
Eh?
I was hoping all them bottles would be really old.
Oh no,
And that had it, yeah.
That's the same, that.
Yeah.
You say 1980s?
I'd say 80s whiskey bottles they were.
So let's wait 50 years and then dig them out, eh?
Yeah. There was a few really old ones in there. I did spot a couple of broken old ones.
Were there any complete old ones?
No. No. What's that?
There's loads of them, and the answer is I don't know. This is the only
Fire
place I've
breaks,
seen
probably.
them. Well, there's 5 or 6 of them, and they're ancient trenches coming down the hillside, right from the top to the bottom, but they wiggle about. I don't think they're fire breaks.
Ah.
I think they're old waterways, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen them anywhere else, but there's 5 of them right behind the house. So, can't really see much going on here.
I can't see there's a shaft.
Right, well, prepare to be amazed.
So imagine walking here in the dark, which we do.
Get a load of this. And that is 800 feet deep.
Holy shit. Wow.
And you can see where the angle bob was, like at Kevin Gwynn, that Bob Dorf the other day.
So this is where the angle bob.
And you can see the bearings are still here, look. The bottom half of the bearings are still in place on either side. So it would have been sat right here. The pumping rods coming up from the water wheel down by the road.
Are they still down there?
No, all gone.
What's
all
the other
scrapped.
side of this? Another part of the shaft.
Yep, so there's an open cutting going through there.
You've been down it?
And then there's another hole right there that goes down into the shaft.
Is it a bit dangerous for here?
It is, yeah, you're not quite
Can
sure
I
where
walk
the
on
stable
this?
rock is around it. That goes down another 800 feet.
I can hear it. That is steep. Is this safe to walk on, do you think?
Yes, it's fine through there. You'll get to the upper level through there. There's a double adit entrance on the other side.
Is it worth a look?
Yeah, we can't go into it, it's flooded, but we can have a look at the entrance.
Whoops. I want to fall down a hole now. Oh wow. at that. Oh wow, that is neat.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. You been in?
Yep, so we drained these to where they are. See our trench around here? And they both go in. There used to be a lovely wooden door frame. See, there's one side, the right-hand side is still there, the door frame.
Oh yeah.
Shit, careful.
Got that.
Yeah. I told you it was deep. There you go.
So we're on top of the spoil heap now. Rydal Valley there. There's a big spoil heap over there, look.
Yeah,
Across the valley.
That's actually mine. It's a little stone arch level, it only goes a short way and it's collapsed. But you can see the ravine where Rhywbryd mine is, where we went in a few months ago, above the railway. But all of that's known as the Rhydal United mines, that whole complex on the other side there.
Right.
Sounds like a football club.
Rhydal United.
Because there were 5 mines united under one company. So.
I hear a dog in the distance.
Yeah,
I
down
don't
at Caicon
see a
underneath us
dog.
there. And now then, see that over on the far side of the valley there, that little building?
Yeah.
That's the powder magazine that we restored last year, 2 years ago. We put the roof back on it and rebuilt the gable ends, and it's still got its original wooden lining on the inside. So we restored that to how it would have looked originally.
Zoom into it.
Should go over and have a look at it. Haven't been over there.
There it is.
Rebuilt the roof and the walls, and
That's cool.
it's lovely. So it's the powder magazine for this mine. So they kept all the explosives and the detonators and fuses.
That's a neat adit, isn't it?
It's a lovely little square entrance, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Very tidy.
Let's go in. Goes it deep? Very muddy, isn't it? Lots of leaves. Yeah. Oh, listen to that sound.
This is impressive. The rail.
This is neat, isn't it? What is
It's
it?
lovely, yeah. It's a ratchet winch on the inside. If you come around the other side of it in here, you can see the old ratchet is still here, which would have dropped down onto the pinions inside there, so that if they, as they're winding the pump up, if they had to let go or rest or something, that ratchet would hold it in place and it would spin back down again. And there's also the brake wheel here. The link is missing, but turn this and that will tighten these on the brake as well. When you're lowering the thing down, you would be working on the brake. So it's actually quite modern, as I said earlier, it's like 1930s, but nonetheless, it's still a very nice survivor.
And that, look at that. How deep did you say this was?
It's 800 feet from the top, so about 700, 600 feet from where we are now.
Yeah, wouldn't it be interesting to know what's over there?
Oh, I know. I know one person who has been over there, and they have sailed down that side and landed on the rail that sticks out into the level.
Right.
That means you can swing yourself to get into the level. It goes quite a long way. There's no artifacts, but
Bring your brake torch round the corner here.
right.
Down the adit.
Alright.
See if we can pick it up.
Right,
So-
like that.
No, we can't. I can see something down there.
It goes quite a long way. Yeah.
Amazing though.
I really wish we could get over there. It's really frustrating.
I'm soaked and muddy.
I love the tightrope.
My leg is sunk in that mud. The tightrope? What?
This-
Me and you go across that?
No, as I say, I enjoy. I like it.
You could.
We could, but you can only get halfway. That's the only thing. Because there's a ledge in the middle, and then there's a gap for the rest of the way.
I think it'd be a bit silly for us to try and shimmy across that.
There's no point really. We can't get anywhere. If this went all the way, what I would do is get floorboards and lay them across and make it into a bridge. But it doesn't go all the way, so there's no point really. If the rail did, then it would be worth doing, wouldn't it? Making a bridge out of it.
How safe is this though?
What now?
This rail. You don't know, it's sacred.
Yeah, pretty solid, I'd say. It's heavy rail. Yeah, I trust these.
Hey, let's knock it on the head then.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little thingy down here.
Yeah, you haven't seen that yet. There's some interesting stuff down there.
You go first.
Yep.
I'll get a photo of it.
Good luck.
Let's go for a wander. Where did this go?
Okay.
What did you see? Ooh. The big spider. That's a big scary spider. The old glass bottle there I just spotted.
Oh, really?
That's old.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, that is.
You have an eye into bottles.
Oh, I used to love me bottle digging. Wow.
This happens in everything. Don't fall down there.
Is that deep?
But have a look at this.
Holy shit, that's deep.
Look at the size of this. This is the old floor of the level, but it's been stoped out completely.
Whoa.
See, there's the roof of the level. Up there, that's the roof of the original tunnel. And it went off round the corner, but it's just gone woof.
Wow.
And that goes down another 700 feet.
We're at a wide angle. Wow. I'm a bit wary about coming close to the edge.
Yeah, don't go.
Isn't it?
Creepy.
We've got more spiders. The stone just fell on me then, knocked the camera out of my hand. There it is. It fell off there. I'm glad I had a helmet on. It's very bright. Your torch is very bright there.
It burns it out of it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. There's a spider.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. If
Where?
they're moving, there's one moving.
Oh, wow, look
Oh,
at
yeah. Creepy.
Where are they? There they are. Another one there. Baby one there. There's loads in there.
All over the shop. Oh, you see the big one? There's a big one here.
Oh, look at these.
There's a big one.
There's a beastie. He's on the move, that one. I wonder what type they are.
Cave spiders. That's the actual name.
Is it?
Yeah, if you look in the nature books, they're called cave spiders.
They're cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's another big creepy down there.
That's a beast. There he is. Up there is the steam line, the Vale Rydal railway line. Can you see the line through the trees? That's where Johan works on. As the fireman and the guard, isn't it, Johan?
That's right, yeah.
And come and see what he's got in his garden. It's absolutely amazing. Wait till you see what he's got. His very own steam railway line.
The shed's a bit knackered, but needs a bit of TLC.
Isn't that cool? And how long is it, Johan?
Well, in scale, 45mm track. In scale, it's about 3.5 miles long. So in real life, it's 200 yards, 300 yards, something like that.
Let's have a walk.
I've taken the name boards of the stations in over the winter, but the whistle boards are still there. It's, we take a lot of the stuff in for the winter.
How many carriages do you have?
30, 20 or 30. And we've got 10 engines as well, 3 of which are steam
You
fired.
and your father built this?
Yeah. Yep.
His father's a sculptor, by the way, and that's one of his early works there, look. Wow, look at it. How long did it take you to build?
We built it in stages, so it took us, the first stage was from station down there to the loop here. Don't know, probably the whole thing took us about 4 or 5 years. But we're still working on it, clearing it up. In the summer we get galas and we have lots of people come here with their own steam engines because we can deal with 5 or 6 trains on the line at the same time, passing at the different loops.
I like the bridge. Bridges, I should say. 2 of them.
And we had to cut this out of the solid rock face, the bit that goes along the ledge. Needs proper clearing up, but we had to cut this out of the solid rock and cast the embankment out. And this is a mine.
You've even got a mine.
With the tracks coming out
With
of
the
it.
tracks coming out. That is so cool. That is so cool, isn't it?
There's another tramway coming along there as well. It's all a bit of a mess at the moment because it's
Well, it is winter.
winter and all. Yeah, but yeah.
So you sure do have a passion for it, don't you? Yeah. It's your job and it's your hobby.
Oh, I left the name board on this one.
How cool is it?
That one survived well. Don't have to take that one in over the winter. Hand painted those, so sometimes they need a bit of touching up or whatever.
So where is that station?
It doesn't exist in
That
real
one
life.
doesn't exist in real life.
No.
I thought you'd have copied where you work.
No, we wanted to build something new, so
Up there. That's where you work.
it's quite a difficult line to fire though because it's quite steep. You can see how steeply it goes up round there,
Yeah.
curves back into the woods. So it's
That is so cool.
we'll have to come back when we're running in the summer. Yeah,
Definitely.
got water tanks.
Let's
and
go and
stuff.
look at something else really cool that you have. Isn't Johan a lucky chap living here? He's got a cool museum to show you one day. We'll do a video on that. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers now, so when we hit that number, we're going to give away Johan's book. He's going to sign it, obviously.
One
We're gonna-
copy.
One copy of the book. The value of the book is £45. So we're going to do a free draw. Let it run for about a few weeks. Randomly pick a name and give that person. But we're going to do it when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
And the book is on the mines right in this valley here.
Yeah.
So it's
All about the mines behind us
plenty of underground
and
photos
where we've just
and
been.
maps.
Yeah, an amazing book. It's on Amazon. Rich Mountains of Lead. Check it out. And thanks again. And please share the channel. Like, subscribe. Do wherever you can, get the word out there. And all the best to you.
I think that's ciao for now.